an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
On first down, Breeze. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
On second down, Kamara. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. And that'll be incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, I haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't like a target that size. I mean, that's a big, tall receiver, and somehow he missed him anyway.
Yeah, tempting to just put it out there for him to go get it, but dangerous throw and not on target.
Yeah, sometimes even a receiver with that type of catch radius can't haul them in if they're not accurate.
Here's second and 10 now from about the 32. They'll run the counter with Murray. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. Breeze now on first down. Again has it complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the 13-yard line.
Facing a second and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
He's coming. Double up, double up.
And now he'll tuck it and run. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go. 21.
Breeze to throw on 3rd and 1. And he locates Josh Hill, complete.
Let's go.
It's got to the point when we see guys like that make that type of a catch, not fair goes through my brain. That size, that speed, and now they're acting like wide receivers too.
Yeah, tight end one-handed catches. They're kind of like wide receiver one-handed catches nowadays.
Just not right.
Watch the screen. Watch one. Watch the screen. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, kill. Recon, 152 fighter. Hey, easy.
On first and 10, here's Breeze. Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. 10 yards on the touchdown pass as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Hey, we're good, we're good. Go, go.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. He'll get 15 and a Vikings 1st down.
Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Saints 7, Vikings nothing.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
Check three, check three. Land 50, land 50.
From the gun, here's Cousins. Being chased out left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Marcus Davenport, the 1st rounder out of UTSA with a sack. Play fake. Cousins. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 43. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Here's Cousins setting up the screen for Cook. The 20. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a gain of 35. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Hey, 382, land 50. Hey, no, easy. Hey, high 7. Quit talking about it and bring it.
They'll run with Cook. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
On 2nd and goal, Cook waiting in the backfield all alone.
Hey, orbit. 47 Mike, 47 Mike. Mike, 47. Hey, pick it up. Hey, yo. Mike's 47. Mike's 47. You're not ready.
And they will take a knee here.
Cousins on the keeper.
Two minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 3-yard touchdown run as they are now on the board here in the 1st half.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Bailey got the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ted Ginn, 79 yards. And the Saints have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown.
Let's go. Let's do it.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it. Blitz coming, and down he goes. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Cousins, open here, Adam Thielen. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Hey, watch out. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Here we go, bring it. Watch out.
Cousins the thrower. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it, because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield, a really nice pickup.
On third down, Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Cousins going to come up on a first and 10, and he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. Now Cousins. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. They come up on second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. To throw, Cousins. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here third and long. Third and long for Cousins. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up fourth down.
No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
We'll watch kickoff for New Orleans.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. To throw is Cousins. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
24, hey, echo.
First down.
Strip that ball.
First and 10 at the
24 is the mark.
36-yard line.
Hey, D.
First down, here's Cousins. It's complete to Diggs. Touchdown, Vikings. Stephon Diggs, 36 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And we are tied at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drives exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. On 2nd and 9, Breeze, and going deep. He's got a man, complete. A big pickup of 38.
But we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
0-2.
Breeze now on first down. He'll let it fly in the direction again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ted Ginn, his second touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
At the 27-yard line.
Hey, Alpha! 24 is the mic. Hey, they're scared. They're scared. 24 is the mic. Here we go, D. All day, defense.
To throw again on second down. Cousins. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. A first down throw for Cousins. And Diggs has it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the play.
Like 22, he's coming. Two.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
22.
Cousins now to throw on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Off the play fake, Cousins. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Stephon Diggs with his second touchdown of the afternoon, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Well, they got the extra point, and we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line.
The Saints take over first and 10. Let's go. At their own 26-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
5-9. Switch it.
They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Shotgun now for Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. It's a gain of 7, and that's going to lead to a third down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on third down.
Level. Here we go. It's just me and you.
Breeze now to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
Set. 5-9. Kill. Mike, 55. Bravo. 55. Check.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. It's a big play there for the Saints. 44 yards. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind. No pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
Thomas, the lone receiver, left. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in with Murray. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. A 5-yard touchdown run. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. Nice job of polishing off that drive, and all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken in at the 1. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing, because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
First down, here's the run with Cook. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Rush in, rush in, rush in.
They run it again with Cook. It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going.
You must be dreaming. Mike's 22, Mike's 22. Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know. Mike, can.
They're working out of the gun. Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 20-yard line.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Cousins. His throw caught at about the 5. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that, because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal.
Hey, wahoo! Mike 22, he's coming, 22's coming. Mike. Danny. Mike's 22, Mike's 22. 300. Squeeze, double. Hatchet. 22 jet bomber. Mike 22. Yo. 22's coming, Mike. Smooth. Mike's 22.
Cook following the penalty. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Extra point try by Bailey. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Fielded about a yard deep.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Ready?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. A big play. Breeze finding Thomas. 43 yards.
Ready?
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. To throw is Breeze. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases.
Watch tight, tight is right. Watch tight, tight is right. 3 down, 3 down. Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Watch the distance. Blue draw Corker. Check 25. What's that?
One last shot now for Cousins. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Well, going into